everyone, welcome back. The primary article that I found for today's video is titled Early Brain Development in Infants at High Risk for Autism Spectrum Disorder. The study was published in Nature magazine, and here they used early brain development biomarkers to identify high risk for autism. Researchers at the University of North Carolina used MRIs in infants that have older siblings with autism to predict 80% of those infants that would later meet the criteria for autism at 2 years of age. The earliest an autism diagnosis can be made is between the ages of 2 to 3 years, but for those with older siblings with autism, the imaging technique can be used to help predict this during the first year of life. Research. The data was used from several locations such as the University of North Carolina, University of Washington, and Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. The sample groups had several different criteria. HR represented the group that had an older sibling with clinical diagnosis of ASD. The LR group was defined to have an older sibling without evidence of ASD, and also to not have any family history of first or second degree relative with ASD. Several assessments were used to obtain data. In the behavioral assessment, ages 6, 12, and 24 were observed. They each received brain MRI scans in addition to developmental tests. These tests included cognitive development measurement, adaptive functioning, and observance in the behaviors associated with autism. Diagnostic classifications were made by an expert clinician. And if the HR group did not meet the criteria of these assessments, they were classified as HR negative. MRI acquisition. The three groups HR-ASD, HR-Neg, and LR were all examined. A significant difference between the groups was found. The HR-ASD subjects had proportionately fewer successful scans compared to the HR-Neg and LR groups. For the image processing, they obtained global brain tissue volumes, regional brain tissue volumes, and cortical measurements, which included surface area and cortical thickness. The image below shows significant expansion in surface area from ages 6 to 12 months in HR-ASD groups. The colored areas show the group affected for HR-ASD versus LR subjects. The HR-ASD group had significant expansion in cortical surface area in the left and right middle occipital gyrus, the right lingual gyrus, and the left inferior temporal gyrus. Once autism is diagnosed at age 2 to 3 years, the brain has already begun to change substantially. We haven't had a way to detect the biomarkers of autism before the condition sets in and symptoms develop. Now we have very promising leads that suggest this may, in fact, be possible. Thanks for watching.